Setting up your Square point of sale account isn't that hard, but an expert guide can't hurt. In this video, we're going to walk you through how to set up Square point of sale, walking you through everything from sign up all the way down to filling out your inventory library. We'll take you step by step through every area of the point of sale setup, and you can use our written guide from the description box below to see a written breakdown of all the steps we go over here. The first thing you're going to want to do is head over to the Square website so that you can create an account. This is the home page, and all you're going to want to do is click the Get Started button. From there, you'll be prompted to input some of your personal information to create your account. You'll start with your email, and you will also create a password. You will at this time also designate the location of your business, which in this case is going to be the United States, as well as agree to Square's terms and conditions. With that, your account is created, and all you're going to do from there is tell Square a little bit about your business. So from here, you'll say what kind of business you are. In this case, we are a business. We're not an individual or a sole proprietorship. Then you'll tell them what your business's name is. You'll input your employer identification number if that applies, the number of employees you're going to support, your estimated annual revenue, as well as the street address. At this time, you can also designate whether you're a mobile business and don't have a physical address for your business. Then here you'll designate what kind of business exactly you run. In this case, we run a clothing shop. In addition to your sales channels. So we are a brick and mortar location, and we also exist online. You'll also designate here how you're going to be taking payments, whether you are going to be operating off of a mobile device, computer, one of Square's pieces of hardware, including the Square Register or Square Terminal. In this case, we're going to be operating on a desktop computer, so I'm going to designate that. Finally, it'll give you the opportunity to designate all the tools that you will need for your business. So we're going to be needing a catalog. We're going to be managing some employees who will also need to get paid. Gift cards are going to be available at this business. We would like some help setting up marketing campaigns, creating a loyalty program, understanding our finances, but we are not an appointment-based business, so we don't need to worry about that. At this point, you will be asked to set up your payments. Typically, Square users will use Square's in-house payment solution, Square Payments. And if you look in the description box below, we have a full video on how to set up Square Payments on your device. For the sake of expediency, we will skip this step in this video, but if you do want to learn more, simply click the link in our description box and you can watch our entire full-length video on how to set up a Square Payments with your POS account. But for now, let's get to the rest of our account setup. With your preliminary account selections complete, you will arrive at your Square dashboard. This is the central hub for managing all of your business actions, including invoicing, customers, running reports, and managing your inventory. In the initial setup, you will see below that Square prompts you through all of the steps that you need to take to begin to complete your account setup. And the two things that we will be taking a look at is first, adding products to your inventory catalog so that you begin selling items and completing sales, and then doing your account settings. So let's begin with your inventory. So first, you're going to click on Items, create an item, and you will be taken to your inventory library. At this time, you will have the option to either create items individually or import an existing inventory catalog if you have one. In this example, we're going to assume that you don't have an existing catalog, and we're going to start by creating an item. So you'll simply click the Create an Item button. Then you'll be taken to a page where you can add your item name, photos, descriptions, the locations where it's found, and all sorts of other item information. Then all you'll do is, once this is complete, all you'll have to do is click Save, and the item will be added to your inventory dashboard. Taking a look at a completed store, this is what your inventory dashboard might look like after you've added all of your inventory items. So here we're in your item library where you can see all of your items listed in one place, what category they fall into, how much you have on hand, and the price at which you're selling it. You can also drop down and see every item's variation, filter the items by different parameters, and continue to create items and add them to your library. Returning back to our original account, now it is time to adjust your store settings. This will include doing things like adding team permissions, setting up email notifications, inputting your receipt settings, tax forms, contracts, and your financial documents. The first thing we're going to look at is your team settings. Here you can set permissions in terms of what your team can access and create roles for your team members. So to do that, you'll return here to your home screen, and then you're going to scroll down and click on Staff. Then you'll click Team, and here you'll see your team page. Then you can scroll over and select Permissions, where you can start managing your team for free. The first thing you'll want to do is add a team member. So I'll go ahead and add myself. Now I'm going to add my primary job. So here I don't have any positions created, so I'll start by creating my own position, which is store owner. I'm going to make myself tip eligible, and then I'm going to go ahead and click Save. And I will also edit myself as being a hourly earner at $18 an hour. And I'm going to click Continue. And here's where I will be able to set my team permissions. So I'm going to start by saying that there are different permissions for every team member. So I'll create a new permission set. And this will be the permission set for the position designation of store owner. Here I'll press Continue again. And I'll start by naming this permission set as store owner. This means that anyone that I mark as store owner will be given this same set of permissions. Now I have options. I can either designate the store owner as having full access to all the tools on the point of sale system, which as a store owner I will end up doing. Or if I wanted to be more specific, say for a regular staff member, I could go through and designate exactly which tools and settings they have access to under each and every tool in your point of sale account. Now, as I said, this is the store owner custom permissions, so I'm going to give myself full access, and then I will press Continue. Then I will designate the access points, and I am allowing us to access on the shared point of sale, on the mobile sale app, and on the dashboard on my computer. And then I will press Continue once again. Here we are, again, seeing what is included in the store permission set, and then I will save this team member. Here you can see what a full team with different permissions might look like after you have created several different team positions with different access points. Here we have an owner, a manager, a store manager, and team permissions. For this store, everyone is given access to all the different points on the point of sale system. However, as you saw, you can edit that as you create different positions. Then, as you add different people to your team, you can designate their role, and the permissions for that role will automatically be input into their account, and they will only have access that you have granted them. With your team permission settings all ready to go, the next thing you're going to want to set up in your account are your email notifications. To do that, you'll simply scroll over to the left-hand column, scroll down to Settings, select Account and Settings, Business Information, and Email Notifications. Here you have tons of options for the type of information you can receive, and you simply check the items that you want to receive emails about and uncheck the ones that you don't. It's as simple as that. Another area that you can customize and will want to get set up before you start selling are your receipts. Again, you're going to head over to that left-hand column, scroll down to Settings, Account Settings, Business Information, and then you'll scroll down here to Receipts. Here you'll have the option to add images, as we did here, as well as include your address and your return policy. This is great so that customers can see exactly what your return policy is and know what to expect. And you'll have a written piece that you can go back to if you run into any problems. There are lots of ways that you can customize your receipt, including color, image, and how your address appears. All can be done from this page, and is quite simple to complete. The final thing you will want to consider setting up in your Square point of sale account are contracts. With Square contracts, you'll have the ability to create documents for credit card authorization, service agreements, sale of goods, completion of service, and confirmation of delivery. While contracts are not necessary for every brick and mortar business, if you sell services or expensive made to order goods, charge subscriptions or have recurring billing, or offer retail delivery, they may be a good fit for you. To begin with contract setup, you'll simply scroll down on this left-hand column to Customers and select Contracts from the menu. Here you'll be able to start creating contracts. You'll simply click the Create Contract button, select a template from the options listed, and begin creating your custom contract. And with that, your Square point of sale account is all set up and ready to go. In this video, we looked at everything from sign up to your preliminary account settings, all the way down to getting your inventory added into your list and ready to sell. You can visit Square for more information or to sign up for your free account. We also recommend subscribing to our YouTube channel, Fit Small Business, for more content just like this. Thank you so much for watching.